Good evening, friends. Welcome to yet another video presentation of mine on RapidMiner. If you remember, in my last video presentation, I was trying to show you how to download the Excel sheet in the training part of the RapidMiner. And once we have downloaded that particular file, we have seen that what kind of a data is visible in front of us in the Excel sheet. Once you have checked out with your own data that you have downloaded from here, you can go ahead, read I would say a little bit about your own data that is there, at least the headings of the one, so that you are able to know what kind of things are available and how to proceed further. Once you have taken care, the next step is that to import the downloaded data into RapidMiner, click plus. So you can see this is the click plus repository. Just below the word repository, you can click on plus data or create repository if you want. Otherwise, just add data, because this is the ready-made one which is present in your computer. So click on my computer. Once you click on that, it will be showing all the documents and the drives which are available of in your own computer system. So what you can do, select. Now since I know where my data is downloaded, it is in the downloaded files, so I will select that part of it. It's not in local disk, it is I'll go to this PC. From there I'll be going to downloads, and from here you can see it very clearly that you have got the file called as Titanic data. If you remember, or for your convenience sake, you save the data and then you can import it into the system. Now let me see if I can check it out here directly, or I can scroll down and find out where the data file is of mine in the downloads, and I can import it. So here I'm just scrolling down continuously. It is in Excel format, so I can see where the Titanic is. All the way it is not here, not here, not here, so I have to scroll down, and there it is at the end, Titanic data Excel. So click on that. Once you click it, click on next. Now you'll have to wait, don't hurry up. Now here you can see whether it is the same data for you or not. So here you are able, if you want, you can select the cells, or you can format your columns also, in case for example let me share this fact that sometimes what happens is that you are working, however the data whatever Excel sheet has got, sometimes the software does not, and you will see in Veka we had this problem. I showed you the problem also over there. Now here this is exactly what RapidMiner. So now you can see that this is not like SPSS or MOS or even Smart PLS, where it's the direct import. Here the software is so sensitive that yes, even if the formatting part, replacing errors with missing values, all those things also are being taken care of. Now this is the something that I really liked it, and I said okay, let me show you with this training module only as to how the things are. So if you think that yes, date format has to be changed, and so the system gives you different formats, select it, or you can keep it as it is, the default one, and then proceed further. If you feel that yes, certain columns has to be eradicated, please remove them. So where it is you have to store it in the cloud repository or the local. So here they have given to you very clearly, when you complete the import, store the data as Titanic in your local repository. So here I have stored it in the local repository with the name Titanic, and there the entire thing comes in. So here you can see data. So you have got rows, row number, survived passenger, name, sex, age, number of siblings, all these things, and on under the repository you can see all the different data that is present. You can move, you can increase the window pane, or you can decrease it with the on your right hand side only. You can take care of it also. So here you have got this one. Then you can see how many columns are there, how many rows are there, whether you want to select no missing attributes, so you can click, you can check it out. Click on statistics. Now see the wonderful part of it. For survived, it is nominal variable. Now you see, you will not find these things in any other software. Trust me, I have seen so many softwares, however I have never come across nominal, binomial. I mean, I can understand, but still, you know, this kind of words, the jargon, that's why I said, let me first of all make you aware of the various wordings that they're going to use out here, so that you are able. So this is basically polynomial value that they are talking about. So we will see what they mean when I take you in the other data set, and then you will be able to understand. Then you have got the least, yes, 500, polynomial 0. This is for each and every variable. See, they have got polynomial, then real, integer. These are the words that they are using for the type of the variables that are present in your own data set. Now right now I have taken missing. It tells you where it is missing. If it is none, it will be 0. If there is missing number, it will be showcasing. Filtering, least, maximum, minimum, all those things are also available out here. So you know, these kind of things again you will not see in other software. So this is something that you will have to understand. So this is not the only thing. Let me show you one more thing, which is okay, you have got showing attributes, examples, special attributes and regular attributes at the down. Now if you click on one of the variables, the first one, so here you can see it gives you the information in terms of the statistics. Now here they have just mentioned in case you want the details about it. Now you see, that's the fun of the data mining. It's not just the variables that you have got. So here you can see it gives you the chart, yes, no, survived. That means you have given only the options of yes and no, and then you can open the chart once again and see if you want to make some changes or something, you can take care of it from here. Then you have got advanced charts and annotations also. If you want, you can use them and you can write and take care of it as per your need. Similarly, we will see more about these things in our next steps that we have got, so that we are able to make ourselves comfortable with the system, so that we know what exactly we are taking care of it. So I think the first step, downloading your data into the system and trying to understand the results which are given to us in the process pane. Remember, under the result history you can see data, statistics, charts, advanced chart and annotations also. So let me come up in my next video, step number 3, wherein you will know little bit more about the data and little bit extra we can take care of it. Till then, thank you and bye.